Anne is a Highland dance teacher, and she has affected the community of Bathurst, but also the province of New Brunswick. She's had thousands of dancers and many provincial, national, and world champions.
I was 11 years old. It was my first time competing at the Canadian Championships. Competed the dance competition in the morning, and we were waiting for what's called callbacks. I went back to the hotel. I was minding my own business, and then out of nowhere, I hear Mrs. Landry running through the halls. She's screaming at the top of her lungs, and she says, "Larissa, you got a medal!" She jumps onto my bed and gives me a big hug, and I just remember the joy in her eyes and the joy that I felt as well.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. That's amazing.
Yeah, she's very personally invested in all of our dancers. You know, not just how well they do at the competition, but how they succeed in the rest of their lives.
I didn't really get asked if I wanted to be in Highland dancing. I was put into it at 18 months and was dancing before I was walking, according to my grandmother. I grew up in North Sydney and in a Scottish family, actually. My mom was a Macmillan. My mom's love of dance and her passion for it was evident in all the classes she taught. She really invested in her students and took the time to really connect with them, get to know them on a personal level, and I think I learned that directly from her. So being the oldest of 5 children in my family, we all helped out, and my mom needed some assistance with her dance classes, and at 12 years old I started doing that. Didn't know I was going to become a Highland dance teacher on my own, but I did take my teacher's license at 16 and went on further and got my membership and became a Scottish Official Board judge and went further into it than I ever thought I would. My husband's first posting was in Rogersville, New Brunswick. I had no idea where that was, so I started driving to Newcastle. I was supply teaching there, and it just made sense that I start my dance school there. So I did in 1989, and I had 8 students, and 2 of the original 8 dancers became dance teachers, like myself, and I am now teaching their daughters. I moved to Bathurst in 1999. I have a really strong connection to the Bathurst area. The people here really supported me, celebrated all the accomplishments that the dancers had made, and, you know, welcomed Highland dance into the community.
She has national, local, world, international champions. Her dancers have danced in Scotland. They dance in the Atlantics. They've gone to Disney. She's got a premier troupe that dances. They actually dance for the Canada Winter Games in Bathurst. So she's always provided opportunities. But there's so many, I'd have to have a book to read them all to you, because she's had so many championships, so many recitals, so many thousands of hours spent managing, organizing, choreographing, and giving to the community.
So one of the things I love about Mrs. Landry's teaching style is how she makes it fun but also focused at the same time. And she's really big on setting goals and working hard to achieve them. But you know, she brings her energy and she brings her jokes, and it's never a dull time at dance class.
Left, right, left, go. 1 to the back, to the corners, and reach it out first and hop a slow beat. 1, good, nice and center, Scarlett, and strong, 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 go.
You have to have connections and know the students, and you're always learning how they accept feedback, whether it's corrective feedback or if positive feedback.
Awesome. Did you have fun?
I was a really shy kid, and I think Mrs. Landry and Highland dancing was instrumental in helping develop my character, make me a lot more confident, and I still use the skills that I learned through dance to this day.
Highland dancing gives you and teaches you more than just steps and movements and dances. It teaches you to be accepting of criticism. It's definitely character building. It gives you confidence to get up in front of a crowd.
She teaches them to have poise and to be able to dance for the public and carry themselves with dignity, and being very proud of what they do. And I'm very proud of what she does, because it takes volunteers like her to make a community what it is.
Congratulations, Mrs. Landry, on being inducted into the Bathurst Sports Hall of Fame. We're so proud of you.
Congratulations, Anne. I'm very proud of you. Very well deserved, my friend.